Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 185 of the Journeyman. The sun is coming up, and that only means one thing. It's the end of the season push. We haven't played any games because we've got 4 massive, humongous, bulbous, giant, voluptuous games to play. The biggest one is now against Ingolstadt in the league, that is, because, you know, Bayern in the Cup's quite important as well. I'd say we've got a very, very outside chance of getting into Europa League. I think we need top 7. I don't, because if we win the Pokal, I think we get promoted. If we don't, then Bayern will take the spot, meaning 7th place will get it. It doesn't really matter. They're both on the same points. It's unlikely, massively unlikely, because not only do we need to catch up quite heroically, we need other teams to then drop points and all that good stuff. Our goal difference isn't great, but we do have pretty much our full team apart from Ryan Murphy, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get straight into it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on, lads. Just I want us to, at least, I don't expect us to get there. I want us to at least do our best, pick up 9 points and say we gave it a good go, right? That's all I want, boys. The rest is out of our hands. Can't deal with it. Here we go, my friends. Here we go. Aye needs to score, okay? He's got 19 goals this season. You know, striker, you've got to get 20 goals a season. That's the, standard amount of goals for a striker. And it started off pretty even so far. We've got Dimwit in goal. I think so. We have, haven't we? I did, yeah. I'll put him in. Right. First proper highlight. It's Kadiri into Cairo, but good interception from Marky Mark. Round the corner to Ayu. We've got runners. We got left. We got right. We've just got to give away the ball in the middle there before passing it. Okay. There were so many mistakes in that. So many mistakes. So we had Ayu losing it here. And then there was this weird run. So this guy here, Turan, has got to go to the man, right? Because he can't come in. We've got a man here. They've got nobody else forward. Okay, so this guy can just run into the box, cover any runs. Turan just needs to go with the guy. We've got this guy, Vukic, the right back, who basically there's no point in him coming this way. He can come across to cover. Okay, and so he's doing that. He's coming towards it here. So now stick a foot in. You're right behind him. Turan's done his perfect job blocking the shot, ready for him. He's stalled him. He can't go any further. Vukic is running through. He's going to get the ball. No, he's just going to run past him with no attempt made to get the ball. Okay, and then DeWitt sort of helps it into the back of the net. Great start, lads. Great start. That's some quality, absolutely... I've just lost words because it's 7 a.m. Right, we're going to get the equaliser. I think the dream is officially dead if we don't get through. So good ball forward. Go on. Keep pressuring, boys. Ooh, playing out of defence. Look at you. All triangles. Yeah, you fuck that up, haven't you? Are you? It's a good sighter. It's not bad effort. Not far over the bar. I'm going to demand more. That doesn't really specify what, because you could say demand more mistakes, demand more laziness, demand more tactical fuck-uppery. Go on, we've dealt with this. McCormack, straight back to the keeper. Play it short. There we go, lovely. There we go. And then a fucking mighty bomb from the back. I like it. That was a hoof and a half. Right, are you? Marky Mark. Come on. Go on. Oh, that's so soft. Marky Mark. Here we go. We've got to win this, boys. A draw is nowhere near enough. Right, there we go. There's the lovely, perfect. Find the ball across. Lovely ball. And Argu's onside. Yes, he is. Come on. There's his 20th of the season. Great assist. Great little build-up. Waited for the overlap. Bish, bash, bosh. Perfect. Salvador, look at that. That is absolutely spot on, that is. And it's a great ball across. Ayu gets in front of his man, and we're 1-1. Only 20 minutes gone. Plenty of time to get the winner. Come on. Feeling good. I don't know why I'm feeling confident. Nothing last episode suggested I should be confident about this game. It's a pretty even thing so far. I was thinking earlier, right, we've only got about 2 seasons left of the Journeyman, right? Because, FM19's coming up relatively soon, plus the beta is 2 weeks early, so that's mid-October. If we're going to win the Bundesliga, it seems quite far off. I'm going to, whatever money, I'm going to squeeze every last penny next season, right? I'm going to abandon all financial security, and let's say we get given £10 million, I'm going to space it out over 4 years. I'm going to do whatever I can, as long as the thing we've always struggled with, because we're quite a small team, is to attract the quality players. But I'm going to do everything we can. No signing wonder kids unless they can go straight into the team. We've got to go attacking, boys. We're playing actually pretty well. 5 half chances, 2 clear-cut chances. I don't want to change up too much. I think we'll just go Idemir. How's McCormack doing? He's actually pretty alright. Susan's... Now, we'll go with it. But we just got to go for it. How have we not won this? We've had 7 half chances. Oh, they don't score now. Come on. Okay, we should get this, shouldn't we? Yeah, okay, Idemir. That's a pretty hopeful ball, but lovely control. Marky Mark's on the overlap. He's got to score, surely. It's a corner. 3 clear-cut chances and 7 half chances. That's why I was loath to just change the tactic to try and get a goal, because we were playing well. If we just changed it up, we might have just sort of caused more harm than good, to be honest. Is this a proper highlight? I feel like this is just going to end. Or they're just going to score. Okay. Digs it out. Okay, Vukic. Here we go. We've plenty of time, boys. Oh, it's a little bit rough, but we've kept hold of it somehow. That's a great ball out. We've got men there. Salvador. What a fucking turd. What a fat turd. Look at... How have we not won this game? How have we not won it? Oh, he handballed it. Of course he did. Oh. That's one of the most dominating performances. We've created so many chances and scored 1 goal. I'm so angry. How? I'm hoping now that results have all gone against us and it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Right? I'm not even going to praise you, mate. Right? Okay, 6 points, 2 games, -7 goal difference. I think it's over, boys. I think it's over. It would have to be some sort of magic, because all the other teams in between as well. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's mathematically possible to finish 7th now. I think what we'll do is we'll skip on to the Pokal final and see how we get on. I'll try in the next game, and then if there's any chance of us winning the league winning the league, that'll be our... I think I'm no maths genius, but we can't win the league. But if there's any chance of us finishing 8th in the last league game, I'll come back earlier. But I think we'll just skip ahead now. Right, here it is, my friends. We are in the final of the Pokal. Couple of slight issues. Well, look, firstly, obviously, I didn't show you the last league game of the season. We played really well. We won both games comfortably. Werder Bremen 3-1. Nico Burry with his first goal for the club. Really delighted for him. I think he's going to be one of those players that we just kind of have to put aside. He might be a decent backup next season, but if we're talking we've only got 2 or 3 seasons left, then I don't think he's going to be ready. We can buy better players. So he might just be a backup player next season. But we won 3-1. Carlos Eduardo and Emmanuel Ayew. And then Freiburg we beat 2-0. Ayew and Marky Mark with an 8 goal. Played really well. Great. Despite having a bunch of injury problems. We had an injury in the match. Then we had 2 injuries in training. I don't know if everybody's back. We've got now Calero suspended, which that's actually a real killer. Because as we know, we did have another ball-winning central midfielder. But he got recalled under my nose. I didn't spot it. Okay, so I think we go for the established goalkeeper for this one. We're going to go with Veralst. Vukic was injured, but he's back. But Susan's playing pretty well as well. I might just stick him on the bench. Turan and Compt played a really good game. I'm going to give him another go. He's got, he played for Barcelona, boys. Did he actually play games for Barcelona? No. Yes, he officially was. He played, it was once, but he played for Barcelona, ex-Barcelona, first teamer. Josep Compt is going to play. We got Eduardo because also Salvador's injured. He's still injured, which is a real pain in the dick. Jar Jar Brinks is still injured. But Ryan Murphy's back. Can Ryan Murphy play a more defensive role? Yeah, actually, he's all right. Right, that's that sorted. Although Verizon's going to have to start, which is not ideal. Again, he's another one that's great. But he's not... We've got to be cold, boys. There's none of this, he's going to develop into such a good player. Fuck that shit. He needs to do it now. I have some very exciting transfer news to show you as well. Marky Mark, Skilljan, and Ayu. Chizzy's back from injury. He's on the bench, so when we need a goal, we leave Ayu on the pitch. But if we are 3-0 up and we don't need, or we're 3-0 down, then we can bring Chizzy on. Okay. Anything else we want to do? Karim also got injured. He's back on the bench. Okay. This is going to be a stretch, boys. We finished, in the end, we finished 9th. Respect. I'm really happy with that, despite obviously finishing second last season. I'm okay with that. Only 3 points off in the end. Like I said, we won the last 2 games. We've got 46 million in prize money. So we've now got 78 million in the bank. So for the love of God, chairman and the board, give me lots of money. Okay, I deserve lots of money. If they give me like 15 million, I'm going to punch the screen. Right, because I'm going to go big in the summer. I'm going to spend every penny I can. I'll show you the 2 transfers after the game. But we're going to spend every penny I can. The biggest stumbling block is obviously we need a certain amount of German players. Mantits is starting. Mantits. Okay, he's only scored 1 goal. He's been pretty shit, to be fair. He's worth 40 million. Okay. He's not German, is he? No. Okay. Let's go, boys. For the fans. I'm just going to go for a bit of baby Jesus faith. And we'll be good. Come on. This is a long shot, lads. This is Europe, though, as well. Oh, God, Yeah, that makes it worse. It's a long shot. Let's not get too excited, okay? We're playing a very, very, very good side. Skill jam with a corner. It's floated to the back post. Compt! Oh, that would have been heroic. The years of experience playing for Barcelona coming through there, and he almost bags himself a goal, and they've scrambled it away. They're looking a bit dodgy, boys, and they're going to get a score now. Mantits, you cannot... Mantits is going to score the winner, isn't he? It's just destined to happen. If you've got any love for me, Mantits, then just don't score today, all right? Are you all on his own? It's a good run, though. It's a good run. He tries to place it, and the goalkeeper spilled it, and it's a bright start from the Dresden faithful. Okay, we're giving him a game at least. Oh, fuck. I don't even know if it is Europe if you win this trophy. I feel like it would be, but I really have. I'm guessing that based on England. Playing fucking well, boys. That's all I can ask of these guys is to just give it their all. Okay. I'd 100% have taken 0-0 half time. 100%. Ayu's having a bit of a mare. Is it Chizzy? Oh, it could be the best and or the worst decision to bring on Chizzy. It's almost like written because Ayu's having a poor game. Is it Chizzy time? You all know I'm going to do it at some point. Right. 70th minute. Okay, boys. It's Chizzy time. This is it. To put all the doubters in the comments that say Chizzy is overrated, he's just a tall bloke, that's all he's good for, like, you know, reaching things off high shelves, that's literally his only skill. This is the time, Chizzy, to prove them all wrong. This is the moment, all right? I've given him impassioned speech. That's all I can do. I'm going to make him a target man. On attack. Come on, Chizzy. Do it, Chizzy. You'd be a fucking hero. You'd be an absolute hero. They've had 14 corners. Well, at least I think this safely says that my new corner routine is working, because we haven't even seen a highlight of one of their corners, and they've had, I was going to do fingers, 14. They're playing slightly, but nobody's really created much. But that's scary. We're just going to have to see. Come on. Chizzy is on. Come on. Just give him the chance. You know he'll put it away. He's deadly. I'm going to say... Oh, do I save my... Yeah, save my subs. It's got... There's going to be no... The corner. McCormack heads away again, and Skilljan. He could... Chizzy, he's good at holding the ball up. We know this. This much at least. There we go. That's beautiful. And again... Nice. Eduardo. Baller to the back post. Skilljan. He's hit the post. Still going. It's a good ball. Oh. That was a chance. Just a two-time. I don't blame Skilljan. That was a really... I'm not sure if it's a clear-cut chance, as the game is suggesting. Oh, no. Mantitz isn't still... If Mantitz is on the pitch, he's going to 100% score this. All right. Good effort. Go on. Chizzy! Oh, that was the moment. Go on. Chizzy, turn. Oh, he's fucking done it! He's only fucking done it, boys! Come on. Get in there. Oh, my God, I've just dribbled everywhere. Oh, my God. He's actually done it. Chizzy, what a finish. Cultured. Oh, you couldn't teach that, lads. Chizzy. Hang on. Wait. Don't. Yes. Oh, he's just tried a little flick. That's it, surely. Fucking come on, ref. Yes, Chizzy has won the cup. Oh my God, that is one of my favourite moments in the Journeyman. He comes on as a sub, one of the most sort of Marmite players of the series so far, the most loved and or hated by the comments, has just come on as a sub after having a pretty bad injury against Bayern Munich in the cup final, and scored the winner in the 90th minute. 94th minute, to be exact. Holy balls. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Does that mean we get Europe? Oh, man, I've got tears. And I jizzed a little bit as well. Oh. Europa League, boys. Oh, my God. Get in that. Get in there. Absolutely fucking amazing. Oh, my God. Load of cash as well for the Pokal. Chizzy ends his goal drought. 11 hours of competitive football. Oh, my, you've got to keep the faith, boys. There's so many lessons to be learned from this. Oh, yes, boys. Oh, yes. I've done it, the Churchill dog. Oh, yes. Qualify for the Europa League. Straight in at the group stage. None of this fucking qualification bollocks, lad. Straight in. Oh, my God. That's one of my favourite moments of the entire Journeyman. Absolutely amazing. Absolute scenes, my friends. Absolute scenes. Hang on, I've just got to take a minute. This is why this is the best game ever. It's the best game in the world. Can't believe he's just done it. I cannot believe it. Oh. Okay, right, calm down. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay. I can't stop thinking. I want to talk about transfers, but I can't. I'm just grinning. Okay. I can't. Okay, just... I might actually need to edit a bit out just so I can, crack one off in the corner. Just get it out of my system. No, right. Okay. Oh, it might actually be my favourite Football Manager YouTube moment. I've got to be honest. Some of you might not agree. There's been other amazing moments, but that was just perfect. It was just perfect. Right, okay. So, interestingly, how many players are wanted? Oof. Because I'm quite... Right, because... Okay, let's talk about this. Right? Let's have a serious chat about this, boys, right? We have probably... I haven't done the math to work out the episodes and stuff. Between 2 and 3 seasons left of this Journeyman. Before anybody says in the comments again, not moving clubs. Dresden for life, right? This will be the only club, so don't bother commenting. So like I was saying about the youth players, fuck them, right? Fuck them. Okay? In fact, if I could get a big chunk of money for some really good prospect, take it. Okay? But the thing is, the big problem we have, the big two problems we have is that we're still a small club, but Europa League will help. But we can't attract the top players. And also, we've got to be careful that we don't sign too many non-Germans because there is the German rule. If we go and look in the competitions, Bundesliga, especially the Champions League, minimum of 12 German players in the squad. Okay, so that's quite a chunk of players. So we have to be a little bit careful. So what I might look to do, say for instance, Marky Mark. I really like him. I think he's a great player for us. But if I could get... who's interested? If you could get £20 million for him, you could probably replace him for somebody equally as good for a lot cheaper, and or maybe just German, even if it was a £20 million exact replacement that was identical but German, that would be an upgrade because that frees up another spot. So there is certain players. Ayu's staying. He's German, obviously. 5 caps, 2 goals for Germany now. But there is space for somebody like maybe Ryan Murphy's quite a good shout, although he's not worth the most. Let's have a look at some of these wanted. Watford, Montpellier and Dortmund. Ryan Murphy is Brighton and Huddersfield. Susan is Monaco, Milan and Heidenheim, which is very interesting. I would happily sell. It's not worth that much, though. She'll be fine as a backup. Turan is German. He's 100% staying. He's been a rock this season. 6.96 average. Really, really pleased with him. I'd probably like to keep Jack McCormack. He's had a much better season this season, and also he's 2-footed. He can play both sides, so he's really valuable in that respect. And he's I was going to say, he's pretty solid. You know what you're getting from Jack. The goalkeeper is an interesting one. We do have 2 non-German goalkeepers. So it could be that we could sell Veralst because he's valued much higher. Oh, that's a gamble, though, because then I'm basically, unless I can find a German that's really, really good, Ferry DeWitt becomes our main goalkeeper. Let's have an actual comparison. So shot stopping and physical side of the game, Ferry DeWitt is a bit higher. But he's much slower, which is not the biggest problem in the world. Mentally, a little bit lower, not ideal. Same as communication, nah. They're both very low on eccentricity, so that's not a problem. Aerially, they're only one difference. Distribution, Veralst has the upper hand. So actually, they're not too dissimilar. And if you could get 15 million for Verhulst. So lots of these players, like Vukic can stay, because these are all German players. Idemir can stay. He's not the best, but he's a fine squad player. We'll keep Nico Burry because he's doing well. Same as Zagadou. His contract runs out. Do we sign him? Re-sign him? He had a better end to the season. He's on quite a lot of money. Oh, he's not. He's only on 10k. I'll actually give him another year's contract, just as even if he's like fourth choice, fourth choice centre back or something. That's fine. If he's only going to be on pretty low wages. Come on, mate, 13k. Come on now, don't be a dick. 13 and a half, non-negotiable. Suck it, all right? Good boy. He's a good boy. Clemens has just been absolute turd. I know he's not played much, but Jesus Christ. Salvador's German, Eduardo's German. So we've got two German right midfield, sorry. I quite like this tactic. It might have a little bit of tweaking around it and stuff, but I quite like this tactic. But the big hole we have is here. We need two players that can do this position. We probably need another one that can play here, especially if we're going to get rid of the English guy. What's his name? Hujam Flip. Murphy, because he's playing there. Brilliant. Genius. And we need a centre-back. We need probably another full-back. But let me show you what we've done so far, boys. Because, okay, this one is an interesting one. Lucas Benitez, he's actually Argentinian. So, not ideal. But he's an absolute fucking beast. He's 20, so he's not like the wonder kid 17-year-old. He's 20, so over the next 1-2 years, he can develop nicely. His mentals and his physicals are ridiculous. Don't like this. We can help train him. But it could be expensive. I'm probably going to sort of not buy him now. I want to see how much money we're going to get at the end of the season. We'll flick on at the end of this episode just to see how much money. We haven't got a budget yet, have we? No, that's previous budget. But he's a bit of a beast. But more excitingly, Ulfdam is leaving because he's just not very good. These are the two ones I'm talking about. So these guys, Onyeka Agu and Dominic Claes, one's a right winger and the other is a left winger stroke number 10. But they're both joining us on a free and they're both German. So this guy's a right winger. So we've got a third right winger that is German. So there is the possibility of transferring one out, making a bit more cash because he's coming in on a free and he's pretty damn good. And this guy who's coming in can play as the winger, can play as an inside forward, plays as a number 10. He can also play as a playmaker. He's a bit of a beast. We're paying him a lot of money. I think we're paying him 40 grand. It was the only way he was going to join us. But I was thinking that's such a good value purchase. It was not even a purchase. It's a freebie. Like, he played 22 games for Leverkusen this year. Where did Leverkusen... I don't think they... Did they have a great season? I hate when it does this. Leverkusen finished 5th. So, and he's only... In the second half of the season, he's played a ton of games for him. So... Really, really happy to pick up those two, but that allows us, it's two more German players, and that's all good stuff. Is there anybody that could potentially come through? We got Defendi, and this was my whole plan with him. Loan him out so he gets some game time, which he has got a little bit, not quite as much as I'd hoped. Get 10 million for him. Bosh, get out of the door, mate. Job done, innit? That's a quick turnaround, good money. How's this? This guy's developing quite nice. Okay. Again, he's not going to jump in the first team, but to have that central midfielder, that's really nice because we needed that. So that's fantastic. Let's skip on, see how much money we get. If we don't get at least 40 million, I'm going to be gutted. 30 million quid. 30 million quid. I'm quite irritated at that. I'm absolutely fuming, in fact. It's nice. It's the best we've had. And we get a chunk of wages, 300k in wages. So even if we just swap this down, a little bit, we could up it to, realistically, to 40 million. But that's all I've done for the club. Right, hang on. Before we do this, they're delighted with me, okay? How pissed I am. Before I start whinging, okay. And we get 80% of the transfer revenue, so increased transfer budget. They're going to beat us to key signings. We believe the current... No. Imagine if I got sacked at this moment. That would be a twist. I'm not going to sort of threaten it with my job, but I'm going to push a bit. Go for the top one. I think, no, that one. If you don't grant those requests, there's a very real chance of the club being left behind in the transfer market. Why can't I do the fans are behind me? That's what I want as a response. You must understand that the fans are behind me. We could go for the sort of guilt response. Let's go for it. Oh, we're getting... I'm just going to say it's really important. It's right. I can't stress how important this is. Oh my God, we're allowed to carry on. I'm not usually gone this long. I don't want to do this. It's not worth losing my job over, but I'm going to go one more. We just run out of options. We can. I'm asking this early because then in a sort of however long it is, a month or so's time, I can ask again. Okay, I'm not going to risk the job because that would be a really shitty way to end the journeyman. Just getting fired because I asked for more money. Okay, well, I'm going to ask for increasing wage budget because I want to make some moves. I don't mean wage budget. Well, I might as well ask for more wages because that's just to say I could just then put it into transfers. Yeah. Okay, they're just not having any of this. Okay, percentage of transfer revenue. Okay. They're just like, okay, just fuck off out of my office. Give us 100%. Okay, 95. Jesus, you have to be can't just give me 100%. Okay, so I think with what's coming in, have we got any of these that are worth any money? Eduardo, I like Salvador. He's been with us a long time. I know he's worth quite a bit more money, but he's had a really good season. We'll do the same thing. Salvador and Eduardo. And have a look at their... So they're pretty similar players. Eduardo has slightly better vision. Salvador's a bit more attacking. Technical ability is where Eduardo really, really shines. But then aerially, which I suppose because we're playing him as a wide midfielder, actually does matter a bit. Salvador. I'm going to stick with Salvador because he's been... but the money's... No, I think we're going to stick with Salvador. Right? He's been up with us for 4 seasons. He's been an important part of how we got here. Whereas Eduardo's just, popped in this season. Yeah. Sticking with Salvador, we know he's had a fantastic season. That's all good. So, lots to do. This should be a big transfer window. I'm hoping for maybe a couple of big sales and maybe 5 or 6 players in, and then we bed them in and hopefully do well in Europa League, hopefully qualify for Europa League again, or maybe even Champions League next season, and then the final season is when we go for the championship. Right, I'm going to stop waffling on now because this is an exceedingly long video. Thank you very much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, Chizzy. What a fucking legend. What an absolute... And he's with us next season because we've got him on a 2-year loan, so don't you worry. Thank you very much for joining. This video deserves a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, which would be weird, but okay, do it anyway. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.